You want to see it? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'll show you my room. So, let me just get out of the way here. Of course, there's my chair. Take off my camera off the tripod. There we go. Okay, so, currently, like, standing in the back room here. Their back corner of my thing. This is not going to be like one of those other like tour videos where it just, you know, oh, I'm going to point out that that's my closet, or that's my, you know, dressing area or stuff like that. You know, you see what it is. So I'm not going to spend time to do that. Of course, you know, my chair and such. So, but I'm just gonna show you guys some hats. You know, whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to like really be pointing it out. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much like my room. It's you know, it's kind of big, kind of small. It's a little in between. But you know, it's very nice. Just moving my chair there, out of the way. You know, I started solving Rubik's cubes when I was in high school. The 3x3 at the end there, I've solved literally over 9,000 times. I'm not kidding. I'm really good at it. If you'd like to see a video of me solving a Rubik's Cube, I will gladly post one. Just leave in a comment. I will make another one. Yeah, so the reason the 4x4 in the middle there is unsolved is because it broke. There was one piece of it that broke off, and without that piece, the whole thing just crumbles apart. So I am now unable to solve it because the whole thing just crumbles. Of course, I could, I suppose, just put all the pieces in their respective places, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, and of course the 5x5, I have solved it. It doesn't look like I've solved it all that much. In fact, I haven't solved it all that much, but I have solved it a few times. Just not as many as the 3x3 because it's obviously a lot harder. But of course, and in my, you know, oscillating fan. So, you know, and then over here is like all my DVDs and such. So, you know, I can just like scroll through here. You know, I am a big superhero fan. So, as you can see, you know, going on there. And so just kind of showing you, so again, of course, yeah, so, and of course, more movies, right there, as well as some books and such, and, over here, actually, of course, that's my, clothes hamper, right there, here's my games. So, of course, over here is all the 360 games. There's some, like, PlayStation games right there. Both rows that huge column right there is full of PS2 games, and then that one's split between Wii and PS3 games. If you couldn't tell, I mean, it's hard kind of to say, that's why I'm explaining it. But of course you could probably see that yeah, it was the 360. Oh, and of course original Xbox games down at the bottom, as well as a few mixed in up top. So. Of course, you don't want to see really any of this, do you? You don't want to see my bed or anything like that. Of course, I know, you're like, forget that crap. You want to see where I record my Let's Plays. Okay, so let's turn this around, and I'm on a screensaver. Because I spent so much time talking that I actually went onto a screensaver. But anyway, okay, so here's my computer. I showed this off in an episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure, but of course it was vastly different than what it is now, because there I still had my MacBook Pro and another desktop computer. That's all gone now, all that's dead. So now I have, of course, an iMac and an HD TV. The HD TV, when I was in college, I used it as a second monitor because in my dorm room, I did not have it plugged into the cable. So I never really watched TV on it. I watched TV on my roommate's TV that was hooked up in the to the cable. So I just used mine as a second monitor, which was very handy. Of course, now I don't really use it as a second monitor that whole much because I'm at home and it is plugged into TV. And usually, what I do in the morning is, because it takes my computer like a minute to boot up, I will turn on the TV and just see what's on cable. And, you know, usually it's not like something I'm really particularly interested in watching. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but, you know, like during the weekdays, it's like, I turn it on, and I'm like, I don't know, and, you know, end up being still at Nick at Night, and, you know, be like Full House or something's on. But anyway, so I'm just gonna go through this, you know, list here. So you see my external hard drives here, of course. So I'm just gonna go through and name them. That far one right there is Tornado 2. Middle one's Tornado 3. This closer one right here is Tornado 4. That's where I keep all the Let's Play videos on. It's a 2TB hard drive. And of course the orange one up there is Tornado 5. Of course that black one that's kind of in between doesn't have a name. It was used, I used it for my laptop hard drive when it died to try and get some more information off of it. Sadly though, the hard drive had a mechanical failure. That's what caused my laptop to die, so I was not able to save all of my information, which really sucks because I had a really great picture that was in my email, and it was on that hard drive, and then so that's forever lost in cyberspace because I never downloaded the picture from my email, before it ended up dying. And of course, there they are connected. If you ever know Mac, all your drives just appear on the desktop like that. And of course, the wallpaper you might recognize. You can tell what I'm a really big fan of. And of course, there's another hint. So if you guess the name of the show in a comment, you win internet points, I guess. I don't know. And of course, what's on the bottom there is my component switcher. Why I have a component switcher is because my capture card, which is in the middle, I'm zooming in slowly to show you, right there. Right there. Okay, so the reason I have a component switcher is because my it's because my capture card can only do component input for HD signals. It does not have an HDMI input, so I use a component switcher because so that I could capture footage from the 360 and from my PS3 and from my Wii. And even the PS2 if I'm using that again, and so that's why that switcher's there, so that they can always just remain plugged into it, and I don't have to rearrange cables. Because if you were to look at that mess behind there, you would freak out. It is not something I recommend having. I have like 3 power wands back there, 3 surge protectors, and such, and cables are just strewn everywhere. So it's a mess. Anyway, so I leave them all, I leave all the HDMI signals, or I'm sorry, all the components cables connected, and I can just press a button if I want to, switch between the various inputs. I think number 1, I believe, is the Wii. Number 2 would be my PS2, because I use the HDMI on the PS3 most of the time, unless I'm recording, in which case I switch it over the component. So sometimes I switch the cable in the back to the PS2 if I ever want to play the PS2. And then I believe the third one is, of course, the 360. So speaking of which, here's all my systems if you want to take a look at them. I keep them all nice and orderly, just on my shelf here. Lots of open space because the 360 definitely does overheat. And shuts off to prevent itself, which is really cool. I really like that new feature, the Slim. And of course, there's the Wii's over there on the left, PS3 down in the middle, PS2, Dreamcast, and the original Xbox, as well as a VCR that doesn't work anymore. So I don't know why I keep that around. Anyway, so that's pretty much my room. Just gonna back out here and show you. So I'm now back up against my door. So that's pretty much my room right there. And of course my bed's right there and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it in my room. Of course, some art. So the Declaration of Independence. Right. So my this is my mirror. No, this is actually really fun. Because I rearranged my room in such a way that my back is, as you just saw, is up against, against the door. So I didn't like having that, because I didn't want people sneaking up on me or anything. I like knowing who enters my room while I'm in there, while I'm in here. So I set up a mirror so that if I sit down on my chair, then I can see exactly who enters my room, and you can see the knob there of the door, so I know exactly who enters my room when I'm in here sitting down in my chair at my desk. So yeah, it's pretty fun. And I can just look up, I can just glance up and see who it is. And of course, some more art is pretty nice. Moulin Rouge right there and everything, and some art hanging over my bed. So yeah, some more books over there, and so yeah. Anyway, okay, so I'm sorry. So that's my room, and that's all the updates I have for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at Zor3K6, and an annotation will be up over there, I think. Yeah. I'll try to put it over there. So yeah. So once again, welcome to my room. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Sorry this is really long. I didn't want to make it this long, but I just, when I get talking, I just, give the babble, right? So, anyway, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. That's all the updates. Just to recap, I reorganized my schedule so I can get Let's Play videos out to you during the week, but also on weekends as well. I will let me know what you think of the Zach plays, and please leave a suggestion in a comment of a game you think it would be cool to see me play. And yeah, that's all I have for you. So I will upload episode 85 of Let's Play Chrono Cross soon, and some more awesome videos are coming your way, so stay tuned for those. Oh, the other thing I just thought of, I forgot to mention this. My arm's getting tired. Whew, that wasn't it. The other thing I want to say is that Let's Play Chrono Cross is almost done. I have a few more things to do. Basically, at the end of episode 87, I finished the second last dungeon, or main dungeon in the game. I have one more mini dungeon, and then the final dungeon, and then the final boss, right? So I will probably finish this up probably in about less than 100 episodes. I predicted 93 at first, but then this last dungeon, or the dungeon I just went through, took longer than I thought to get through. So I'm actually holding my arm up because it's a little tired right now. So I will say no more than 100 episodes of Let's Play Chrono Cross. And then the other thing is I do have a Let's Play lined up for after I complete Chrono Cross. However, it's a secret. The other thing is that I will make maybe 3 bonus videos to Let's Play Chrono Cross after I finish the main storyline, just some extra features. So the new Let's Play that I have lined up afterwards, you can see after I finish those bonus videos. It will be like the first video afterwards that gets uploaded. Minus any other current series I have going on, like a Zach Play or a or Let's Play Halo or Let's Play Portal 2 or something like that. It will be something new aside from those things. Okay, so you'll know what it is when you see it. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching. Remember to follow me on Twitter and see some more awesome videos by clicking my channel icon on the top over here. And yeah. I will see you guys later.